Good morning, good afternoon, and welcome to episode 15 of BDAchat. Joining me this week, we've got the lovely Camilla, we've got David, and
Hello.
we've got the ever joyful Rob Jarvis. Last week we discussed the creative idea. We had Paul joined us, a 5-man team, and we talked through the ideas generation at BDA. Moving that forward into this week, we're going to all talk about the client-agency relationship and how you can get the best out of that. It's quite a complex subject. Who wants to take us off with the relationship with the client? Apologies, sorry, quick sideline. We're a little bit late this week because of the snow. So we're going to get 2 this week rather than 1. Brilliant. Anyway, back to client-agency relationship. Who wants to go first? Who wants to run with this, baby?
I can start.
Okay.
If you wish.
Rob, do you want to go? Rob, you go.
I'm about to jump in there.
Where are you?
No, I wasn't. But
Oh, no, go on then, Rob. You've got a bit of paper.
He is going.
He's going.
I'm going to go with
Do
it.
it.
I think the biggest thing about it is it's a two-way thing. You know, you're there to work, and I hate the word partnership sometimes. 'Cause I think it's starting to be overused. But I think you're there to work in tandem, in a partnership. You know, kind of on equal levels, kind of understanding each other's approaches. And there's this old Russian adage that goes, trust but verify. So it's about trusting each other, but all you're looking to do from both sides is back up with data and with reasoning. But literally, you know, it's about basing that on trust and goodwill and using data and transparency to really build that healthy relationship.
And this came from the Russians.
This came from the Russians. Trust but verify. I think it was an old KGB thing. Trust
Really?
but verify.
Oh, right.
So, but I think that's what it's all about. Is trust is what it boils
Can
down
I add
to.
on to that?
Of course you can.
So, like the relationship, like any relationship, I think you need to talk a lot, and you need to be around a lot. And I think when you first get together with an agency, but it's true. You need them to really understand what your brand is, what you do. Come and meet the agency, meet all the team. Just talk a lot, be involved a lot with each other, just so that they're both sides
Well,
of
it's
the
a relationship, isn't it?
Yeah, spend some time with
You've got
one
to
another.
form, yeah.
Do it face to face, and I think that's the first step
Yeah,
with any agency or client.
absolutely. And I think from our perspective, we want to really get to know our client. What makes them tick? What is it they're trying to achieve? Why are they trying to achieve it?
Yeah.
How do they think they're going to achieve it? What are their competitors doing? What obstacles face them? And asking lots of questions. You know, that's what we should certainly be doing. You know, it's 2 ears, 1 mouth for a reason, and we want to make sure that we ask lots and lots of questions.
Yeah.
And that's not just to be nosy or to probe, but that's really to get under the skin of what it is they're looking to do, so that we can start that that relationship where we are working on an equal footing, because that's what ultimately
And
what
both
we're looking
ways
for.
as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
So for them to find out, well, what's their agency's superpowers? I hate that buzzword, but it's true. What are they really good at? Is it motion? Have they met the motion team? Do they understand what they could do for their brand? And that's really important.
Yeah.
It's a journey in itself, meeting the motion team. So
I like you put journey in there. We should do like
Absolutely.
buzzword bingo in these podcasts, shouldn't we?
Yes, we should.
I think another thing that we've done here is we've actually gone and ingrained ourselves with clients at times. So we've gone and sat in the office for a morning and listened to the way they talk to each other, the way they answer the phone to their customers, to really understand what that culture is. Because I think for any agency to work with their client, they have to understand and get beneath that culture and really understand what's going on behind the scenes in a company. And we've done that before. We've done it with various clients, and it kind of just, it's enlightening, and it allows you to open up that relationship, have that two-way conversation for them to understand, for us to understand them, and more importantly as well, on top of that, like you were just saying, come and meet the motion team, come and meet the web team, or the creatives that are going to be you're going to be working with, see the way we operate. So again, it's that two-way understanding.
And I think one of the other ones for me is that there will be friction. I think there will. We do not know that brand as much as they know their brand.
No, that's true.
Or the business, or how that, but we know marketing really well. And that's the point of having an agency. It's having that knowledge. In any relationship, there's going to be friction.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's challenging, isn't
Probably
it? As opposed
yeah.
to friction. It's questioning why. And
Yeah.
is that the best way? And
not
that's
being
like
afraid.
any relation. Yeah,
Or
absolutely.
if an agency hasn't quite grasped something, because they're not sitting in your shoes. So
No.
they're only hearing it through a third party sometimes within that particular industry. And that's fine. It's up to both to have that relationship and explain those pieces. I think that's normal.
Yeah.
It's just how you get over that and being honest and being really open and moving on.
Daring, just asking questions that you
That's
think,
it.
do you know what, I'm going to ask this question. This has probably been asked before, but I'm going to ask it anyway. Just to make sure that I'm okay with what I need to do, especially if it's a video project. I need to know, right, okay, so it's just... And I always like to be fair, face-to-face as well, if you can do things face-to-face. I've had a lot of meetings in the past, especially just like video calls abroad, and they can be really tricky. But recently, funny enough, we met the person that we've having all these abroad overseas calls with, and we've formed such a relationship just being together and just working together.
Didn't you go to the football?
Yeah. But it was brilliant. But
Exactly.
it was just being able to work directly with them and understand them and be able to form a relationship, not just about work, just about things that the people are interested in as well. So you can talk. It makes then talking about a project easier because you know where you can go. Oh, so what do you think about this? What do you think about that? And you know what their interests are, so you're more open to suggesting something that you don't think that they might be receptive to. So yeah, I always think face to face, as many face to face. It's not easy all the time, but
No, it's not possible all the time.
But conference calls, they're
I think it's really good to get that in at the beginning, the face-to-face stuff. If you're going to struggle
this-
doing it at the beginning, is a really good time to...
Early as possible.
Well, it's that first introduction meeting, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's that first sort of face. Hiya, this is who I am. This is what I look like.
This really counts.
This is my tone of voice. Yeah. But 40 times dead. But
I think a big part of that is like when you particularly when you're presenting ideas for whatever it is you're doing.
Well, they need to see that passion, don't they?
That's it. You can't over a call where you can't get body language. The passion isn't. You can't.
You can't read them either.
Yeah, you can't read. The passion doesn't build. You can't show really your excitement. And I think that's where it's absolutely key as well.
And it's easier to have those honest conversations face to face. So if the client comes, makes a suggestion that we feel actually, do you know what? That's a great idea, but it'd be better to do it this way. That's an easier conversation to have when you're face to face.
Yeah, plus you can just do them face, can't you? Rather than just oh, that's brilliant.
And they'll get the message.
They'll get the message. You don't have to talk about it. Just go.
And I think on top of that, I think I've been on a few calls where there's a bit of humour and you laugh together. Clients and agencies that laugh together
Stay together.
Oh. I wasn't going to say that.
T-shirts.
I wasn't going to say that, but it's true.
Hashtag.
I've been on some brilliant calls where we start the call off with a bit of chit chat and literally the laughter has loosened everyone up. Then we're straight into the meat of it, and everyone feels a lot more comfortable and grounded with what they're about to discuss. So I think that's another big thing. And one other big thing from me, I think mistakes. On both sides, clients will sometimes make mistakes with what they want or what they brief in to a degree. And at the same time, when we're trying to push the boundaries and be daring and try and do something different, there might be things that don't quite work. Or, and I think that's the thing, being accepting.
I think that's that challenge thing and being really honest and use the word frictional challenge or whatever, but that will cause that. As long as you can be open with each other and have that conversation, and that's good, right? That's part of a relationship.
So we're saying that a good client relationship is about being open, being honest, being reliable,
Being involved early on.
involved early on, friendly, laugh, real. I guess.
We're human beings.
Human beings.
Stop seeing it as a business to business relationship. We're just humans
just
in a
humans.
room trying to get the best out of something.
And being on a level.
Yeah.
It's not... It's so that we're working together. We're both empowered to achieve the same ends.
That's when you get your best out of it.
Absolutely. And it's not this kind of guarded secret, this walled garden that we're trying to get into. It's let us in, let us help you achieve what it is you want to achieve, and be open to us doing that.
Awesome.
On a side note, I love a walled garden.
A walled.
Not in business terms,
not-
but actually, if I had a garden that was walled and nice shrubs, it'd be amazing.
We wouldn't have to. The wind wouldn't blow the fence down, so you wouldn't have to think about upkeep.
It's nice.
Yeah, you should try a wall garden in front of your goal. Might help you out a bit. Anyway,
Football humour.
Lost on me.
I'm like, what?
so I think to be fair, anybody else want to add anything to the client agency relationship? It sounds like a buzzword. Sorry.
No.
No, that was a really good summary.
That's a good summary. I think we've nailed that. So next week, we're taking this a stage further. We're going to go away and figure that out. But before we get to that, is there anything that is happening on the BDA website this week, Rob?
Yes, there's always stuff happening on the BDA websites. Obviously, it launched recently. We're all in the throes now of getting some more case studies on there, some more portfolio pieces. Obviously, the podcasts are on there. There's
BDA Dares,
BDA Dares, lots of Instagram stuff going on.
Yeah.
This week's BDA Dares was, I don't know if we've ever talked quickly cover BDA Dares. Basically, the team got together and do a dare every 2 weeks, and this week a group of us had to make sandwiches based on the letters of their name. So there'll be some information about that going up.
It's all on Instagram. So
It's all on
follow us
Instagram, so check us out.
Think
But that's a lovely segue to our social channels, Camilla.
Yeah, so Think BDA, all our Twitter,
So basically
Instagram,
Everything.
Everything.
It's not on
BDA.
LinkedIn.
At Think BDA.
It's not on LinkedIn. But
It's not
look
on
at
LinkedIn.
Instagram.
Yeah, well,
And
we
Twitter.
can't be everywhere, but we're on the ones
Well,
we
we
need
are
to
on
be.
LinkedIn. It's just
We
not
don't. We
that.
don't. Yeah, we don't post like BDA dares and stuff like that on LinkedIn.
It's too daring. Too daring for that.
It's too much for LinkedIn.
Too much. It is too much. Right, well, David, anything you want to add to
No, I
summarise?
don't think so. Not today.
Lovely sweater.
Thank
Right,
you.
that's it for us this week, episode 15. Roll on VT, whatever you
Roll
want to do. Roll on. Yeah, I need some roll on. I've got the deodorant this morning. Lovely stuff. We'll catch you in 3 days' time on Friday. No, Thursday. Thursday! We'll release another episode 16. See you later. Bye!
Bye.
Right, there you go, then.